Be ready, guys. 5 seconds. Start. Now, there is another aspect of the rubber industry, namely the rubber producing industry, which has been entirely left out of the consideration of this bill, that is the rubber manufacturing industry. My honorable friend Mr. R.P. Sinha has rightly pointed out that aspect. We find that Indian rubber production has been consumed by the rubber manufacturing industry in India. So, here is the question of increasing Indian production. As with the tea trade, the question is of export. As yet the structure of the tea trade and the trends of the tea trade are such that it is mainly dependent on export, and whenever there is any loss of export market, there is a hue and cry of a crisis. But in the case of the rubber industry, all the rubber produced in India is consumed by the rubber manufacturing industry in India. Rubber is a very important commodity, and this industry should also be developed here. There is a deficit in Indian production, so the government thinks of allowing import of rubber. If the production of rubber is increased by 27,000 tons a year, that will be consumed in India. That is all very true. So, my point is that in connection with the development of the rubber industry, we cannot leave the rubber manufacturing industry out of our consideration. These are closely connected with one another. Coming to the question of the rubber manufacturing industry, my friend Mr. R.P. Sinha has rightly pointed out that it is also dominated mainly by foreign companies. The rubber manufacturing industry in India produces various types of rubber goods, from tires to waterproofs and other rubber materials. They produce tires and tubes, cables, general mechanical goods including roofing, footwear and so on. But the predominant position in the rubber manufacturing industry is occupied by Messrs. Dunlop Rubber Company, Messrs. Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, Bata India, etc. And from the figures which have been given in the report of the Indian Tariff Board, it is seen that the average total consumption of rubber is distributed among a large number of small industries. Here also the question that arises is this: how should we treat these concerns, these big gigantic concerns? Sir, I have not studied the condition of labor in these industries of Messrs. Dunlop, Firestone and Goodyear Company. Therefore, just now I am not in a position to give you the picture of their condition.